How did you get so hot outside in my old day? Hello, hello, hello.
Right now for the Pacers. At the guard positions, Halliburton and Nimhart. Siakam and Jackson pick up the inside field. And it's Neesmith in at the three spot.
Jackson rolling off the pick can finish with either hand or just rise and fire.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Lo
Thanks a
vida
lot,
que
guys.
tapa.
Well, the Pacers are moving as one. Coach Rick Carlisle said the thing I love about this team is that we're a true team. We're a group that needs each other. We work at communication, we're collaborative.
Uy,
We make sure our guys have a voice, and we're all in it together. Guys, back to you.
They win by committee. Thanks so much, Allie, for the report. Jerome against Halliburton. Pippen outside. Pass to Jackson. Over Siakam. And there's Jackson on the assist by Pippen. And that's now 9 points for Jaren Jackson. Indiana trailing here. We've known about Jaren Jackson Jr.'s defensive acumen, but GA much improved as a scorer as well.
Yeah, her range out beyond the arc and his handle. I think it's underrated. One of the top two-way bigs in our league.
Here's Nemhard. Hasn't made one yet. It's deflected. It's stolen by Aldama. To the inside. Jerome passes to Pippen. Back to Jerome. Doesn't go for him. Excellent defense there from Halliburton. Stolen by Pippen. Pass to Edey. Back to Pippen. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Jerome against Halliburton. Here's Neesmith. Trains the three-pointer. Neesmith has got the lead up to 2 now for Indiana.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail. He's been locked all the way in from the floor, and he's the number one reason why they're winning right now. How did he break that one? He smoked it. Everything was set up for that to be an easy basket.
Pippen can't hit.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Here's Nemo.
ven,
Good, and it takes a nice bounce off the... Right iron and down. And the Pacers lead by 1. Pippen against Nimhart. Pippen feeling it out a bit. Pass to Aldama. Shot clock at 6. Pulls it up. Pippen misses.
Some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
Here's Halliburton. Takes it out to Siakam. Now Jackson. Pippen with the steal. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Jerome passes to Aldama. Trying to find Jackson. He's got it now. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. So, RJ, when you think about Jaren Jackson, defense is the first thing that comes to mind.
Oh, absolutely. Triple J is a force. He's a perennial candidate for all defensive honors, and I'm glad I didn't have to shoot on this guy.
Looking at who's out there now for the Grizzlies. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Edey. Wells comes in for Santi Aldama. Contavious Caldwell-Pope, he's checked in for Scottie Pippen. And it's John Morant in for Ty Jerome. Halliburton with the steal. Pass to Nembhard. Over Caldwell Pope. And the shot falls short this time.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
And here's Morant. 23 points his last outing. Outside for Caldwell Pope. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Wells. Misses the 3. Indiana leading by 3. Here's Halliburton. Halliburton muscles through the contact.
And Halliburton doesn't get rattled easily. He's adept at finding ways to finish through contact.
Wound up there for Clark. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Stolen by Caldwell Pope. And stolen by Siakam. Outside Mathurin. Outside for Halliburton. And that'll do it for the first half of competitive game so far. It's the Pacers up 3. Live from the FedEx Forum. You're watching 2K Sports.
Welcome, everyone, to tonight's show. Kicking things off, let's see some of the names on the injury list around the league.
Just like what I had for breakfast this morning, a big old donut with a big hole in the center of the team. Look, Embiid plays with the edge.
Now let's break down the first half of our game. The Grizzlies are locked in a tight one.
My bad is the best.
And that'll do it for half.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. It's been a clinic out there by Jaren Jackson.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
I like how they came into this one with the game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
Morant and Caldwell Pope are their guards. The front court is Wells and Jackson. And it's Clark in a home in the paint. That's the group for Twoma Cicelo as we begin the second half.
So good at just reading the defense. That time, Halliburton maintains his dribble and gets to where he wants to go.
Now here's Jackson. He's got 13. Three-pointer. The Pacers pull it in. Jackson's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
No good on that one. Some solid defense from Clark. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And he gets it to go. And with the trend, Greg, toward a faster pitch, do you miss watching those grinded-out half-court battles that enthralled millions during the Jordan era?
Well, I miss playing more than anything, but as far as watching, the game for me is as good as it's ever been.
Here's Morant, following the score by Tyrese Halliburton. Good D by Siakam.
Rough start to the second half for them, only getting one of the past 4 shots to fall.
Count it, and the Pacer lead has been cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from Morant.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Shoots from the line. Halliburton, no good. The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. And he makes that one.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
When you see the impact of Jalen Wells and what he's done on the defensive end, Richard, it's still surprising he went in the second round.
Oh, I'm sure there's a lot of teams kicking themselves right now for passing on him because Wells has shown at a very young age how incredible of a defender he can be.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Hey, Kevin. John Morant looking to lead the way. He said, I set the tone. My teammates feed off of it, and I love to compete. That's how we all grew up playing on the blacktop outside, competing at a high level when there was no cameras around. Back over to you.
He's got that alpha mentality. Allie LaForce with the report. Hey, Allie, thanks. And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Edie's checked in for Brandon Clark. Santi Aldama comes in for Wells. And it's Ty Jerome in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Obi Toppin's checked in for Siakam. Aaron Neesmith comes in for Benedict Mathurin. Shepard's checked in for Andrew Nembhard. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Halliburton.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Tapping a screen on Jerome. McConnell. And the rejection by Jackson. Grizzlies making a switch here. Pippin's checked in. Third quarter of basketball here in just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Jackson a screen on Pippen. 5 on the clock. Jackson throws it down hard.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Control the offensive glass.
He's just giving them everything he has. It's why his teammates appreciate and enjoy playing with him.
Here's Jerome. Following the score by Isaiah Jackson. Pippen finds him. And the shot is good.
And there isn't a lot that they're doing well right now. They just seem to be disconnected defensively in the second.
G.G. Jackson. He's checked in for Memphis. The Grizzlies have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
Now here's Jackson. Here's Aldama. And Aldama slams it in.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, G.A., the lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Here's McConnell. Still scoreless. Tapping a screen on Jerome. McConnell passes to Toppin. And Toppin throws it down.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. Jerome with it. He's covered by McConnell. Bounce pass for Jerome. And the 3 off target. Got a piece of it. Jackson passes to McConnell. Back to Jackson. Good. And McConnell gets the assist. Now just a 1-point Memphis lead.
And you gotta love the competition in the ring in this sort of a grinded out game.
And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Grizzlies. And let's listen to head coach Rick Carlisle.
These guys are going to struggle guard movement, but if we dribble, they got one situation.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far with this fourth quarter. Sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball on the court for Indiana. At the guard positions, Halliburton and Nembhard. The forward spots with Neesmith and Siakam. And it's Toppin in at the center position. Jerome with it. He's covered by Halliburton. Pass to Edie. Takes a step back. Outside Jackson. Edie can't hit. The Pacers shooting 52% from the floor. So far from there.
On the drive, Halliburton keeps his options open. If the defense doesn't commit, he just takes it to the rim.
Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
Yeah, well, who knows? We might need overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game.
Here's Halliburton. The Grizzlies making the shot. Here's Toppin. And the layup. good off the glass. And the Pacers lead by 1.
Timeout. Timeout.
Unpredictable
Start it.
guard. Halliburton has a great feel for when to score and when to pass.
And we have a timeout called by Tomas Isolo. He's not taking any chances. He wants to huddle him up right away. And Memphis making a change here. Moran's checked in. It's time to send it over to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Head coach of the Grizzlies had some words for his team over the break. He likes the way they're finishing inside. Coach said, when we get close, we are golden. They can't stop us in there. Let's keep pounding it as long as we can.
Allie, thank you so much.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Indiana.
They've been hitting consistently from mid-range all game. It's been a big part of their offensive production in this one.
And they've also played exceptionally well in the paint tonight, taking advantage of their opportunity to work inside.
That's it. And the Pacer lead is cut down to just 2 points in the bucket from Jerome. For Indiana, they've got all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Here's Halliburton. Down low, Halliburton puts it in.
He's not short on moves. Halliburton's got a lot of ways to attack off the dribble.
Jerome passes to Aldama. Now Jackson. Nemhard with it. He's picked up by Morant. Buries the jumper.
And he's coming up big here in the clutch.
The Grizzlies trail by 6. Timeout called by Coach Isolo. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. Some changes here for the Grizzlies. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for 80. Wells comes in for Santi Aldama. And it's Caldwell Pope in for Ty Jerome. It's Morant. No good.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Puts up the 3. The 3 ball.
And this is where Morant really shines. The bigger the moment, the more he wants to capitalize.
Now Siakam. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter.
John Moran with the assist.
Indiana leading. Now Halliburton. Good work there as it goes down.
And guys, there's just an air about Halliburton. He has such belief in his ability that eventually others start to believe. Displayed on that possession. They needed an important basket, and he was ready and willing.
Here's Nemhard. Now Siakam. Nice use of the glass on the finish.
Massive hoop there from Siakam. We've seen him do it in the finals. This guy showing he's made for big moments.
And stolen by Siakam. Here's Nemhard. Covered by Wells. It's good.
And he's such an efficient three-point shooter. Halliburton has an outstanding feel for when to fire from deep.
Morant. What a response. Hitting a 3 of early.
And such a clutch shooter. I mean, he lives with a big shot. And when he's rolling like this, watch out.
Halliburton against Morant. Great focus from Halliburton.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Caldwell both outside.
And the first thing from Clark knows his team needs a bucket and goes out and gets it.
Ells with the steal.
This isn't a done deal yet, but they've got to move quick.
Yeah, they need to focus on scoring every possession and not turning over the ball.
Here's Halliburton. Following the basket by John Morant. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Halliburton deciding where to go with it. Siakam sets a screen for Halliburton. Just 3 to shoot. It's in.
Just a timeout. Right timeout. Putting it right where it needed to be.
Timeout called by Coach Iserlohn. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. Thoughts on what Coach wants to do here?
I don't think they should be greedy here and think about a triple. With this much time left, I would attack the basket, get a high percentage shot in tight, and take my chances in overtime.
So a close game sees Indiana take this one. This win. And as always, Allie, thank you so much. And that'll do it, folks. Along with Greg Anthony.
Joining us on a picture-perfect Sunday night for some NBA on 2K Sports with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke. This is Brian Anderson, plus our reporter, Allie LaForce. And they'll have some minutes to make up for with an injury in their rotation.
Yeah, they're missing a quality player. And we all know injuries are a part of the game. But they've got to make the adjustment.
And now the Indiana Pacers starters. Halliburton and Nembhard make up the backcourt. Neesmith and Siakam out forward. And it's Toppin in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Timberwolves, Conley and Edwards make up the backcourt. Naz Reid out there with McDaniels. And it's Gobert in at the center position. McDaniels passes to Conley. Out left to the wing. Here's Gobert. The kick out to Conley. They grab their own miss. Shot clock at 6. Good. The assist goes to Edwards. Grant, we're still early on in this new season. I imagine it can be difficult to get back into the flow of things.
You know, BA, you're spot on. It definitely takes some time to get used to the grind of the season again. You know, between the traveling and the hotel rooms, changing time zones. But you find your flow again eventually.
Edwards can't hit. Nembhard with it. He's picked up by Conley. Neesmith on the wing. Top of the screen on McDaniels. And that one drops for him.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Count it. Halliburton's got his second bucket on the night.
So out of the gates, 3 for 3, exactly what they're looking for.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Chris Finch. He talked about the importance of trying to control the pace of the game. Coach said, quote, Halliburton and his offense like to play fast and push the ball up the floor. So we want to limit their fast break chances and make them play in the half court. We'll see if they're able to slow them down. BA?
Okay, thanks, Allie. And last season, the Pacers started the playoffs with home court advantage for the first time in over a decade, Grant.
Yeah, the 4th seed in the East, BA. And with a blend of youth and experience on the roster, this is a team built to win now and into the future. He's got a great defensive mind. He gets good position and affects the release.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
The Timberwolves have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. The kick out to Edwards. McDaniels from long range. And the three-pointer goes.
I'll tell you, totally fluid mechanics by Jaden McDaniels. Ready in the catch-and-shoot situation, folks.
Siakam outside. Pass to Nembhard. Some nice passing by Indiana here. Nesmith. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Oh, it's stolen by Siakam. Edwards against Nembhard. There's a minute 47 left to play in the first. And Siakam with the slam.
An emphatic finish by Mr. Siakam. Yes, sir.
Minnesota's gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Pass to Edwards. Edwards slams it in.
I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce. Here's Halliburton. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming this way.
Soft defense. I mean, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points inside.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Ingles, he's checked in for Minnesota. DiVincenzo comes in for Conley. And few players are more valuable to their teams than Tyrese Halliburton, Grant.
Yeah, he leads the way for them, B.A. An efficient scorer, elite playmaking, and disruptive defensively. And, of course, he makes clutch plays at both ends.
Here's Edwards. No good with the elbow jumper.
Boy, defense has to feel fortunate there. That's one he normally knocks down.
Halliburton outside. Shoots over DiVincenzo. Halliburton's shot is good. Halliburton's got 11 points.
Wherever he's gone, the shot has followed. Halliburton perfecting his craft in the mid-range.
Offensive board. Comes up empty down low. Pacers leading by 5. And they're dialed in offensively.
Sure are. Staying in attack mode and at the same time playing under control.
On the wing, Nembhard. Still without a bucket. And Indiana again with the bucket.
They're beginning to take control now, and this could be a crucial point in the game.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
And Gobert with the stuff.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Tyrese Halliburton getting it done for the Indiana Pacers. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. We'll be back in a moment. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Indiana.
Man, I'll say this. I mean, the mid-range jumper has been a huge weapon for them offensively. Just tremendous so far.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
Dillingham out there with Dante DiVincenzo. Then it's Joe Ingles, and it's Baron J in at the 5. So that's the lineup from Minnesota. This one for 3, and Ingles gets it to go. The assist from Dillingham. Ingles has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Halliburton for 3. He got it. Halliburton nails the 3.
Halliburton always wants to respond. The 3 does just that.
And here's Dillingham from the arc. It's rebounded by Pascal Siakam. And so it's Siakam with it. He brings it up for Indiana. It's a 5-point game. Halliburton finds Siakam. Siakam down the lane. Uses the glass on the layup. Siakam's gotten his second bucket.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside.
Timeout. Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Their elite front court intact. In bringing back Julius Randle and Naz Reid, they maintain a team strength, one that seems more necessary than ever in the loaded West, guys.
Making the commitment. Okay, thanks for the report, Shams. Indiana leading by 7. Pass to Conley. Now here's DiVincenzo. Now here's Edwards. Last game he had 34 points. Shoots over Nesmith. And the basket by Edwards. Edwards got 6.
Listen, we know this guy has got a solid offensive arsenal. You've got to stay on point defensively.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, the Timberwolves have elite shot creation, but it's finding that balance. Anthony Edwards said, I'm wired to score the ball. I'm going to showcase my game, so it's hard to find that balance of when to pass and when to keep it and try to get going. Sometimes I feel like the right play is me. Brian, back over to you.
Fills it up with the best. Okay, Allie, good stuff. Here's Halliburton. Oh, taking the contact. Halliburton.
Boy, he's been so efficient in this one. That helps your team in so many ways when you can put it in the basket.
He's all alone. And the dunk by Halliburton.
Tyrese Halliburton is putting in work right now. This guy getting to his spots and scoring with ease.
Pass to McDaniels. Outside Edwards. Anthony Edwards rips it down.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. And here's Halliburton. 18 points for him. Bucket. He's now 9 for 11 after that one.
When Tyrese Halliburton is looking to be aggressive as a scorer, it sets every other aspect of his game. He is cooking.
One of the things you love about Tyrese Halliburton is clutch game.
You need your best players to be fearless in those moments and to play with a verve and a confidence that permeates the entire roster. And you've got to be a shot maker. Tyrese Halliburton is all of those things.
Neesmith's shot is off.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots.
Again, the miss by Edwards. Pacers leading by 7. Outside Neesmith. Pass to Nembhard. DiVincenzo with the steal. Outside McDaniels. Out to the wing. Conley passes to DiVincenzo. Back to Conley. Puts up a 3. Indiana with a rebound. Toppin's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Halliburton. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That's on Joe Ingles.
What we know about Tyrese Halliburton, this guy always ready to push the pace. He's got a ton of energy. He's willing to outrun and outwork other guys.
Gobert's checked in for the Timberwolves. Reed comes in for DiVincenzo. And Grant, while most didn't expect it, last season the Pacers made the second NBA Finals appearance in their franchise's history.
Yeah, B.A., there's so much belief right now in that locker room. They never feel like they're out of a game, and that makes them dangerous.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Siakam. 16 seconds left in the first half. Tries to break his ice. Edwards. Edwards, so good inside.
He really hooked the defender with that pump fake. It worked to perfection.
Here's Halliburton. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so that brings the first half to a close. The Pacers out in front, leading by 6. And Allie LaForce has some. All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break, ready for the second half.
Hello and welcome. Before we take a look at the action,
I think for the Timberwolves, it's been a painful start for them, 0-2. I know the season's young, but they're probably feeling a little desperate for that first.
let's swing it back now to that fantastic first half from Tyrese Halliburton.
Yeah, the first.
Appreciate you joining.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Tyrese Halliburton has been sensational.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
Second half underway. Here's who Rick Carlisle's got on the floor. Halliburton and Nembhard make up the backcourt. Nesmith and Siakam are the forwards. And it's Toppin in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Reed finds Edwards. Just 5 on the clock. Another one falls for Minnesota.
Anthony Edwards just reading what the defense giving up. Gets to his mid-range game right there.
Halliburton against Conley. Pulls up at the elbow. Minnesota with a rebound. Outside McDaniels. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Nembhard against Edwards. Pass to Reed. Three-pointer. Yes, and it's Edwards picking up the assist. Edwards got his 4th assist with that last one. Indiana leading. Now Halliburton. 21 points in the game. Nesmith's shot is off.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
It's McDaniels on the wing. Down low. The shot by Conley. No good.
Oh, gritty defense. Protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish.
How about that take from Halliburton? That's a big-time finish on the drive.
Outside Reed. And they double up Gobert. Inside. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage. In a close game, those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction. Boy, what a frustrating, sluggish start to this half. Brutal.
Conley against Halliburton. Reed sets a screen. For the lead. Nails it from beyond the arc. Reed's got 6. Well, few descriptions more glowing than saying a player is clutch. What, in your opinion, Grant, enables a player to be that way?
You know, B.A., it's about confidence and command. When you're able to process and execute under the pressure, both internal and external, that's when you have a chance to be clutch.
Outside Edwards. For 3. And Toppin pulls it down. Toppin's got 6 rebounds in the game. Siakam gets it to go off the drive.
Wow, you see the mobility for a bigger guy. Siakam just glides around the court. What a drive.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Well, Grant was talking about trusting his teammates. He understands you need everybody.
Yeah, a lot falls on his shoulders offensively with this team, B.A. So those playmaking decisions in the moment, a lot easier said than done.
DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Edwards.
This guy always amongst the league leaders in dunks. Gobert is a force around the cup.
Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Here's Halliburton. Right side, Nesmith. Siakam outside. Reed with the rebound. And here's Minnesota now. They're on a 12-4 run. Nice shot by DiVincenzo.
I like DiVincenzo trying to score on the interior. Underrated hops from the young man.
Halliburton looking over the floor. And with contact, Halliburton still gets it to go.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Throughout the second half, they've achieved excellent efficiency on the offensive end.
Halliburton, pass to Siakam. Outside for Halliburton. Top of the screen on Conley. Three-pointer, Halliburton. Gets rebounded by Minnesota. Gobert's got rebound number 7 tonight.
Boy, still trying to get comfortable out there right now.
And Toppin pulls it down. Toppin's got a 7th rebound here tonight.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Well, Aaron Nesmith is a guy who's put in the time to become a key rotational player. What he gives you is points if he's given open shots. He's going to hit the glass hard, and you know this man is going to get up and guard. This guy is such a professional, right? Goes about his business in a highly consistent way.
It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. Timberwolves ahead, up 3. And we're just... And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. DiVincenzo and Edwards on the perimeter. Miller is out there with Joe Ingles. And it's Dillingham in at the point guard position. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Halliburton, no good. The Timberwolves lead by 3. It's Edwards on the wing. And they double up Edwards. And here's Dillingham from the arc. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Toppin's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Here's Halliburton. Finds the bottom from 13 feet out. Halliburton's got 27 points.
The mid-range jumper isn't the most popular shot these days, but it's working for them.
Pass to Miller. Three-pointer. And Ingles gets it to go. The assist from Miller.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Now here's Halliburton. Guarded closely. Halliburton finishes in close.
Boy, Tyrese Halliburton, that wiry frame, he is stronger than you think.
Timeout. Chris Finch calls timeout here. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. And the Pacers are aptly named, Doris. They are looking to get out and run.
This is a fun basketball style to watch. Very up-tempo, pass first, a lot of ball movement, a lot of player movement. They have the depth to wear out their opponent. And if you listen to the guys who play against them, what they admire most is their consistent commitment to this identity. They are locked in on who they are and how they win.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch was going over with his team. Coach was urging his team to play strong defense, reminding them no easy hoops, give effort, and help when needed. They do say defense wins championships, guys.
And Allie, thank you for that. Halliburton drives. Gobert pulls it down. Minnesota's gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in the 4th quarter. It's good.
Boy, Anthony Edwards out in transition, knows his teammates made a defensive play, and wisely leaks out.
Halliburton. Oh, no good on the layup.
This guy's such a talented finisher, but the D does just enough.
Outside Edwards. Another shot. Clock at 6. The bucket is good.
Anthony Edwards has got his rhythm, and he's got a well-rounded offensive game. Look out.
Let's loose for 3. Knocks down the trifecta.
In a big spot, an absolutely monster bucket by Aaron Neesmith.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. Some changes for Minnesota. Naz Reid's checked in for Ingles. McDaniels comes in for DiVincenzo. And Mike Conley is subbed in for Dillingham. Here's McDaniels. Now Gobert. Oh, got a piece of it. Toppin with a steal. Edwards against Nembhard. Toppin with a screen on Reid. It's blocked by Gobert.
Boy, you have to be careful. If Gobert is in the zip code, folks, this is a great shot blocker.
Edwards against Toppin. Outside Conley. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Reid from deep. Toppin rips down the board. 1:10 left in the 4th. Halliburton drives to the hoop.
Well, the speed on Halliburton made the difference there. The defense's only option was to foul him.
He gets the first, and that brings it within 2 here. And both free throws good for Halliburton.
Some big-time stuff at the line. But, hey, listen, this is what we have come to expect from him.
Edwards! Gobert flushes it down with both hands.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
Halliburton. Oh, it's no good. That would have tied it. Grant, they'd love to milk the clock here.
No question. They're in a great situation right here.
And so it's Siakam with it. He brings it up for the Indiana Pacers. Here's Halliburton. Oh, he goes to the glass with that one.
Oh, big-time pivotal bucket, Tyrese Halliburton. We see you.
And that's an intentional foul. And Minnesota with possession here. It's a one-point game. Nembhard against Edwards. He hits the first one, and that'll put him up 2. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
Well, you love to see the calmness at the line. Didn't phase him at all. Big-time spot, and he makes it easy.
Gobert pulls it down. And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
And no good, as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second. That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line. And that gives him a 4-point cushion. Halliburton fires. Yes, sir!
Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. And coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. And so they foul intentionally.
Second personal foul. Fourth team foul.
So the first one drops. And that makes it a 3-point lead. And so he drops them both. And it's a 4-point ball game.
Taking care of business at the line, leaving this one out of reach.
And the Pacers call time here. All right, guys, what do you think?
A lot to talk about here, but hey, this game is likely out of reach.
Well, maybe it could wait until after the game because this run is over.
And so it's Minnesota who scraped.
Dante.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up for Doris Burke.
Ay, nako. Bye-bye, boys. Peace.